Happy Love Day.
What's
It's been a little while since we've seen you.
But we're back. Another video for you guys.
What's up, tribe? It's us again. No, it's been a little while. We are out enjoying our Love Day. We want to say Happy Love Day to you from us. And we are going to get into this video quickly since we're out and kind of public. To make sure that you like the video.
Give us that thumbs up.
Comment down below.
So we know what's up.
Subscribe, y'all.
So you can keep up.
And share it. Bless up, y'all.
Bless up.
We appreciate it. So we are going to get into dating. The real tea about where things started, how they started, and how we were on different pages when they started. Thank you very much. Like I said, we out enjoying a Love Day meal. So we're going to get into it. We don't know how you guys are choosing to celebrate, whether it's with your romantic partner or your family or your friends, but you are loved. Love on your people, because that's what life is really about. That's what we're all about. If you're new to our channel, thank you for joining us. We, a couple months ago now, we've been bad with being consistent, but a couple months ago now we posted a video talking about our origin as far as friendship is concerned and how friendship is the basis for our relationship. We promised a part 2 that talked about the dating phase of our relationship, so we figured we may as well do it while we are baby free and out on a little lunch date in the spirit of Love Day.
Absolutely.
I guess starting at the beginning, I guess we both kind of had different ideas of what dating really was to begin with, like what it is to actively date someone and then dating monogamously. We had different ideas about that. We had different opinions about that. Do you remember what that phase in our relationship was like?
Honestly, I had never really dated anyone. It was like always like a kiddie relationship. So I would say that, being with Diana was like my first real relationship, and she showed me what it really was and what it meant to be dating someone.
Is it me or is this Sushi Roll Hella Day?
No, it's not you. It's pretty decent size.
It's husky, right? Yeah. I'm like, usually I would just pop it in my mouth, but
I don't just pop the whole thing in my mouth. I always take bites.
But then if I bite it, it's gonna fall apart. So I think I'm gonna just throw it on in there.
Good luck.
Okay.
So she actually was the first person to take me on like what I would call like a real date. Prior to her, I was going to the movies with people, going out to get food, but nothing serious or adult. Which one did you try?
That's please do forgive me talking my mouth full.
This one?
I think so. This Emporium is really good.
She took me on my first date. We went to Longwood Gardens.
I dance when I eat.
And I did too. It's just I can't talk and eat at the same time. So.
Oh no, we don't typically do this. Sorry, baby, continue.
It was during Christmas time, and she knew that Christmas time was just like my favorite time of year prior to now. And it was just Longwood Gardens. If you've ever been there, every year for Christmas time they had like a light display called the Christmas lights, and it's like super beautiful. It was nighttime, super romantic. You went like on a little stroll throughout the gardens, seeing all the different plants and the lights and the music. It was just everything. It was giving me all the feels. Then she surprised me at the end of the date with a rose, and I just was like so taken aback because
I remember you going, where the hell did you pull that rose from?
Yeah,
pull out titties. Where did the rose come from?
It was a surprise. So I just was like super shocked because I'm super nosy and I used to pay attention to everything. So because she was able to like pull one on me, I just was taken aback.
So yeah, the first date went surprisingly well. It is, and it was delicious. I had a different idea about dating and the process and what it meant, and like courting and going very slow and things like that. But I was also very young when we first went on our first date, so and I had different ideas about monogamy then. So I wasn't 100% sure I wanted to be monogamous. I was already dating someone else casually. Chanel had the expectation that when we started dating that I would just stop dating other people, and that was never actually discussed.
It was never really discussed, so it was naive of me to think that she would stop dating this other person, or at least spending time with this other person. But to me, according to me, as far as I knew, you know,
my reach.
because we lived together, we spent so much time together, I thought I was the only one. It's like, Jesus, how did this lady, how did she have time for herself or even for school? Because we spent so much time together, so if she was dating someone else still, so seeing that other person, I was like, wow, you really know how to multitask. That pretty much cut out once we set, once I spoke up on how I felt.
Do you remember when that was?
Yeah, it was Thanksgiving.
It was on the ride back from spending Thanksgiving with your family.
My family for the first time. She had already met my mom, my grandmother, when I moved into our apartment together on campus. But prior to that, she didn't know anyone in my family. Once I found out that she was still seeing this other person, I was just like, wow. Okay, so I'm not the only one. So what am I going to do about this? I made up my mind. I don't know what in me made me want to speak up about it, but I spoke up and I was like, you know what? Let me see how I feel. Like, I want to be the only person. I don't want you to be sharing good times with anyone else. By that time, I had started like developing strong feelings already. I mean, I had already felt for her, but as a friend. But you know, the feels that she gave me, I thought it was only for me. So I just couldn't possibly fathom that they would be for anyone else as well. That she'd be able to share that with anyone else. I spoke my mind. I was like, you know what, I was, honestly, at one point, I was even okay with her still seeing the other person, but I definitely had to speak my mind. I just wanted her in my life. And I remember the other person was kind of cool with sharing her, basically, until she couldn't handle it anymore. And then you made your decision, ultimately, after that. Right? I got it right?
You did. It's been a minute, y'all. It didn't go over as easily as I made it seem with the other person because their feelings were very strong at the time. But you were correct in the point that they would have rather had some of my time than none of my time at all. And ultimately, it just got to be too much for me. I wanted a monogamous dating situation. I just kind of wanted to be all wrapped up in one person, and that is the food. Amen.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Go off, Korean barbecue. This is gonna get that word.
So I just put some sweet chili sauce on the side. So if you don't like this one, I can change another one.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Because this one is just like a blender rated.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't think it was gonna be that much chicken. Oh my god.
Oh, there you go.
That looks delicious. So yeah, we had kind of different ideas about how we were gonna date and what dating actually looked like. That it was like we're investing in something, we're starting from scratch because we really feel each other and we want to see where this can go. And this is like building 101, you know? So that was different. And then we were both each other's first same-sex relationship. So that was different as well. It was the whole self-discovery phase, and then socially, like, can we do this? Are we strong? You messing food up over there.
Sorry, guys. My seafood.
She loves to eat, and I love that you love to eat.
Thank you.
We had never tried to navigate a relationship that was like a social taboo, depending on where you are. So that was very difficult for us, and it was, I would say it was a factor in what took me so long to kind of take it serious. And I mean, I would even say it took me a long time, but it just took a little longer than it took her. I feel like it's a step that a lot of couples nowadays, especially with social media and how so many people meet on apps and such, it's a step a lot of people miss. The whole courting phase.
I do believe that's important.
Kind of just, you know, getting to know each other before you jump into a relationship and spending a lot of time getting to know that person.
Most people are just Netflixing and chilling. Back when we were dating, what was that, about 10 years ago? There was no Netflix and chill. She showed me that it was important to talk and get to know each other before, you know, engaging in anything sexual.
This is why I don't like to eat on camera. I feel so fat over here talking about something.
Well, this was your idea.
I know, right? But 2 for 1, whatever. Go ahead.
Even though we did start out on friends first, and then it became sexual, and then the dating came. So don't get discouraged. You know, some people say, "Oh, you have to date first before you get intimate with someone." If that's not how your dating phase or your relationship started, it doesn't matter. As long as you still continue to get to know each other and make efforts to doing so, I think that's all that matters. It shouldn't matter what order it goes in. As long as you take care enough to dive into that person, their likes, their dislikes. You know, she showed me what it really was to be into someone and that one person only. She made me feel special. Just by long conversations, late night talks, you know, staying up all night long, just having conversations, laughs and jokes and things like that. And I just think that's really important when you're getting to know someone and when you're being involved with someone that you're really, really interested in. If you want to be in a relationship, I think that's important.
That was so valuable to mention, babe. I didn't think to mention that, but it's very valuable. Not everybody's process is going to look the same. Eel sauce is so bomb. I never wanted to hurt you. I never wanted you to feel disrespected. I never wanted you to feel embarrassed. And so I just had to be honest and forthcoming with you about the fact that dating for me didn't come along with dating exclusively right away. I needed to...
She had to figure it out. She was caught between two people. I've never experienced that before, but I can only imagine what she was going through. Because when this lady loves hard, what she loves hard. So to be caught between, and also she's a very caring person. So to be,
I don't like that.
too spicy.
I didn't expect it to be cold either.
Oh.
It's supposed, I guess, like an Asian stall, like a salad.
Just eat it with the rice.
Ooh, that bitch got kicked.
It looked like it does. It looked like it's maybe cabbage and carrots and. Oh.
Mercy.
You want some of my water?
Oh no. I'll just manage with this rice over here.
Yeah, wash it down with some rice.
I need even a new plate. I can't. Oh Lord, that was terrible. Cleared my sinuses right on out. Right? But I think because we were tear it up, babe. I think because we were friends first, that that saved a lot of the heartache and miscommunication and stuff that goes on during the dating phase for a lot of people, because we were just so raw with each other, and the game playing phase that a lot of people go through, we just kind of surpassed that altogether because the love and respect for the relationship was already there.
That's why my advice to everyone is to always be friends first.
I feel like you take more care.
Just take a little piece of this shrimp here.
That's a whole shrimp.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Oh, okay.
You see how she did?
I'm sorry, y'all.
She doesn't like to share her food.
I share. It's just you said a little piece of it.
I didn't say you don't share. I said you don't like to share, and that is facts, honey. You don't. Okay? Keep it up for the people, please. You do not like to share.
I'm an only child, y'all.
That is what we expect.
What you expect? And I'm
For you to share with your wife?
And I'm a fat foodie. A fat girl with a little body. I can't help it. What you think? My
Ooh,
advice
yeah, that sauce is good.
I know it is, honey.
That's why you want to share. You're just trying to keep that on the low, because that's bomb. They did that sauce, yes.
I'm gonna come. This is my new spot, y'all.
That was phenomenal. Hindsight being 2020, what would you tell someone is something that should be paramount when it comes to the dating space outside of the foundation, like we mentioned in the other video, of being friends first? What would you say is something that's really important to know and keep in the forefront of your mind when you're trying to date with the goal to build?
Are you guys on the same page? Do you want the same thing? What are your objectives out of this? Out of being around this person? Are you just kicking it? Are you just looking for somebody that's a space filler? Or are you really looking to build with someone? Once you get on that same page and you're figuring it out, that's important, because some people are out here just looking for a space filler, looking for a bed warmer.
Is that what you thought we were going to be when we first started, like just kicking it? You didn't think it was going to turn into...
I didn't know what it was going to turn into, honestly speaking. I was just living, as I told you, I was the type of person back then to just do what felt good. I wasn't really thinking about the future. I just was living for the then. I was in college. Come on. Communication is always key. I always tell people that communication is very, very, very important. Stay open and honest with your partner that you're messing around. Even if you're just messing around, that person deserves to know if you're slinging that to someone else. Okay?
So this is a family channel.
I didn't say it, But if you slinging it and giving it to somebody else and piping somebody else down, they deserve to know. Like,
True.
be honest.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I just don't understand how men or women out here nowadays are just sleeping with a whole bunch of people and not being honest. Like, first of all, that's nasty as far if you are if you're not protecting yourself. Protect yourself always, regardless of who you're messing with. Ladies out here, you heard of those dental dams? Use them. Men and women, condoms,
mercy.
they work. But there's so many things out
Lesbians
here.
use condoms too, you know.
That's true.
Because we don't mean it to people.
That's true. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to exclude anyone. I've been exclusive for the past 10, 12 years.
Yes.
So forgive me if I forget what the single people are out here doing.
But that's what we're talking to right now. We're talking to the singles. And people that are dating on this Valentine's Day, hoping it goes somewhere. I'm talking to you. Be open. Be honest. Set your intentions from the gate. Not the gate, not the first date. But I mean, make it very clear that you're dating with the intention to ultimately be, monogamous and exclusive. And I think that, if that person is not interested in that at that time, then they're just not, and you can't take it on you, because
Forgive me.
do it, babe.
You know, I do
Tear
my
it up.
dance. This shrimp tempura is so tender.
It was.
Hey, babe.
Pardon me. I think that the dating phase, it can be such like a thrill, and it can be such a beautiful one, because I reflect upon that time very positively. But that's because there wasn't a lot of trauma, and we weren't mistreating each other a lot. While there were hiccups, like jealousy or insecurity when we were young, it wasn't enough to say, damn it all to hell. This ain't worth it and it ain't working. Everyone expects to get something different out of the dating stage. And that's something that you need to be fully communicative with your partner about when, you're in the market to find that person, you're one. You over it, huh? You tried.
Baby got to eat her food. And I can't
Tried to be
blame
culturally
her.
appropriate.
I tried. Typically, I can do this.
You get points for that. I'm gonna be down with you. I'm gonna just do the fork bit too. Okay, let's fork it.
Fork it. Let's fork it.
Salud, nigga. Dating is supposed to be a lot more fun than it is stressful, y'all.
Don't take it so serious,
You don't have to let people play with you.
You don't even have to spend a lot of money, honestly.
You can say what you mean and mean what you say.
You can spend your time, taking walks, and like, we're outdoor people. So
Make your own rules.
that's true. Make your own rules. Don't follow along with everyone else and what they're doing. Like, set your own standards. Do what you feel is right and what feels good to you. It don't matter what everybody else says. We do the corny things, the quote-unquote corny things that people laugh at us for, but it works for us. So do what works for you, and find that person that thinks on
That's
the same
willing
page
to
as
be
you.
corny with you.
Exactly, because it ain't nothing wrong with corny, y'all.
I love me a corny somebody. You know I do.
But yeah, I just think have fun, take your time, always talk, laugh. That's one reason why we work, we still get along. We could have a disagreement, and next thing you know, someone says or does something funny, and
We having a key.
right, it's just like that. That's why being friends is important, in my opinion.
If you haven't watched the last video on the foundation of friendship and the benefits of starting there when it comes to wanting to build a romantic relationship, definitely check that out. I would say, even though we're past the friendship phase and past the dating phase, and now we're getting closer and closer to 10 years of marriage, we're still friends. And that still comes first. You look so satisfied.
Girl, I was just thinking something about how satisfied I am right now. Like, I'm so happy.
I'm happy you're happy.
Thank you. It's our day. And I know where we're going to go next. It's a vacation.
So after we leave here, this guy is taking me somewhere. I have no idea where we're going. It's going to be a surprise. I was told to dress comfortable, so that's why I'm giving lumberjack.
Not lumberjack. Cute lumberjack.
No, because it's kind of like flannelly. I love this shirt because it's warm, and it's easy for me to nurse it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm wearing a whole lot of button downs. It has like ear and some chains because hot booty out, hot booty in, super simple.
Nurse on demand.
Yes. So even though Junior's not here with us in the moment, he's being sat by his great grandmother, and we're off to do some things that lovers do. Hopefully, where we going?
I told you surprise.
See, I thought you was gonna slip up.
Why?
We just want to tell you guys that we have a lot of love for you, and we thank you guys for loving us and supporting us and giving us nothing but positivity and encouragement. And we want to encourage you to enjoy your date nights out for Valentine's Day. Okay, enjoy it.
And guess what? It's okay. You don't have to go out on actual Valentine's
No.
Day. You can go out the day before if you
Like
need.
we are.
As long as you celebrate your love and that person, that's all that matters, guys. At the end of the day.
You're working tomorrow, so that's why we're doing this today. And today is the 13th of the month, and that's our anniversary. Our anniversary is the day that we made our romantic relationship official when we were dating. On the 13th, we always kind of reflect on the beginning and what made us fall in love and take time for each other. You know, no matter how hectic things are, at least we know we have the 13th every month to keep us, grounded and keep us focused on
And stick with it, guys.
our partnership and our romance. Especially now that we're parents, that's added a whole new dynamic to our relationship that we, I would say we were prepared for, but it's still just an adjustment period, of trying to be moms and trying to still be sexy and in love and attentive to one
We're
another.
still young. We still got it.
Okay, mother hasn't lost anything. Okay, ain't a little baby weight, but that's about it, sis. Mother can still get it done.
Oh, yes.
Now that we have discussed a little bit about dating and the dating phase, and I know we've neglected to mention a lot of specifics, so if you guys are curious about certain things that we've gone through, or you're in the dating phase right now and you want some advice, drop some comments down below, ask us some specific questions, and we get enough, we might do dating part 2, or do something a little bit more elaborative. But moving on, since it's the second part of the video series, the third part is going to be marriage. Love and the marriage, love and the marriage, go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell your road, you can't have one without the other.
You got to just do the silly stuff.
No, seriously though. That one's gonna be a little more like the first video. It's gonna be a little more raw. We'll likely be at home in our prayer room once again. In a little more of a private setting, just telling you guys what the road to is when it comes to millennials and marriage and family and building. So
Stay tuned, y'all.
stay tuned, check us out. We appreciate you guys. I just want to say thank you guys, and we love you.
We thank you for your support always. We always, we appreciate. We don't expect to be considered as role models or like goals, as they say, because we're just doing us. But we appreciate that kind of feedback because it really means a lot to us, honestly. to
And
hear
we're only
things
putting
like
out more content because people are saying, say something, speak up. We want to hear more. We want to hear you guys' thoughts on certain issues, and we want to hear, what you guys advise when it comes to dating or parenting or, just certain things like that. Whatever it is you want to hear us talk about, let us know. We love to get emails, so you can email us at LadyBois and babyboy@gmail.com. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram. We do have a Twitter that I have not been putting the right energy into. I've been very neglectful on Twitter, so
It's just a lot to keep
maybe
up
we
with.
need to do more of a Twitter presence thing in 2020. I guess I'll work on that. But yeah, just follow us on our socials, and we love you guys. Happy Love Day.
Happy Love Day.
Love on your people, y'all.
Catch you later.
Bless up. Bye.